And hello, Masters of the Universe fans, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment. With me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and movie review for the brand new Travis Knight film, Masters of the Universe, starring Nicholas Galitzine. Probably butchered that, I apologize. Carmela Mendez, also probably apologize of that. Idris Elba and Jared Leto. You also have Alison Brie as well as in here, and Marina Picard. I butchered that. Our favorite girl, Vanessa from Deadpool or Gotham. If you guys remember her, Lee Tompkins, she's also in this movie. So, Masters of the Universe, He-Man himself is in. It's a new He-Man movie. It's now called Masters of the Universe. So here's the plot. You have Prince Adam, played by Nicholas. You know, he has to find a way to return home after his kingdom gets attacked by Skeletor and taken over. He has to go live his life and on Earth and try to get his way back home and find a way to not only get back home but also find his sword of power, because the sword grants him the power to become who he is, a hero that everybody can, look up to, and have this man destroy the evil that's coming to Castle Grayskull and try to save it from, evil tyranny. All right. So I did not really grew up with the He-Man cartoon, I'm going to be honest with you. I did see reruns afterwards in the 90s. Very cool cartoon. I enjoyed it. He-Man was cool. I liked him. I have the power. I loved all that stuff. I thought it was great. You had Battle Cat. You had Teela. She-Ra shows up eventually in the other cartoons and all this stuff. And it was a cool concept. And I enjoyed it. And then I watched the live action one with Dolph Lundgren. And, as a kid, didn't really understand who he was as an actor. Didn't even know he was Drago at the time, or even before Drago. I'm not really sure what came first. But anyway, it was cool at the time for me as a kid. Today I watched that movie, I'm like, what the hell was this movie? Anyway, so I was looking for the new Masters of the Universe. Looked cool. You have Travis Knight directing. So, but before I give you my full review, gotta say congratulations to everybody involved in this movie. It takes a team to make a movie or TV show, depends on what you're watching. Also, where's our trailer, Marvel? I will continue watching this, saying this until Marvel releases the trailer for Doomsday. So let's go back into it. Let's get back into it. So yeah, let's start with Nicholas Galitzine. I'm not sure if this is his first movie, or maybe he's been in other things we just didn't notice. He was great as Prince Adam, and he was also fantastic as He-Man. I thought he did a really good job. They made him look strong and powerful when he had the sword. They made him kind of goofy and lovable in a way when he was just Prince Adam, especially when he was off-world doing his thing. And I think he did a really good job. I think he could be a star moving forward when it depends on other projects he gets. So we'll see. Carmela was fantastic as Teela. She was great. I really liked her character a lot. She was that character's who was supposedly, as kids, will watch Prince Adam, and then she came onto her own and became a warrior herself. And I was like, she kind of reminds me of Lady Sif from Thor. A lot of elements of Thor plays off in this movie, and I think it did a really good job of kind of blending that in with Masters of the Universe, the cartoon. I thought it did a really good job with that. Idris Elba, what can I say about Idris Elba? He was fantastic. So he was great as well. I love this character as well. And then, of course, the MVP, in my opinion, of this movie was Jared Leto as Skeletor. He was so good. Now, in the cartoon, Skeletor talked like this. I'll get you, He-Man. He'll talk like that. But in this movie, he was menacing. He was funny. He had a cool presence, and he felt like he almost was gonna win this fight, against He-Man, and it was so cool to see that. So I really enjoyed seeing Jared Leto play this character. So yeah, and a lot of people don't like Jared Leto as an actor. I personally do. The man has an Oscar in his mantle for a reason. He's a legitimate actor, and he's also a great singer too. So there's that. So let's talk about some negatives about this film. Actually, let me go back to my positives. the action scenes were phenomenal in here. I thought the action scenes were great. The visuals of Castle Grayskull and the whole world was fantastic as well. Alison Brie as Evil Lynn, I thought her character was kind of over the top, but she worked in every shape or form, and she was great with Skeletor. Loved her character very, very much. You also had I keep mispronouncing the character's name, Lockjaw, Jawtrap. One of them, I keep forgetting the character's name, but anyway, fantastic little side villain who's like the sidekick to the main villain. But he's that character that you just want, when you get him off screen already, take him out already, and he just keeps coming back. He was great, especially his rivalry with Idris Elba's character was fantastic. So I enjoyed that as well. You had all the other characters that worked in here, you know, small roles, but still they worked for what they were in. That was great. The fight scenes between Jared Leto and Nicholas as He-Man and Skeletor, perfect. Perfect. Loved it all. So that stuff worked for me. So let's talk about the negatives. There are some negatives in here that I thought, like, you could have done better, and you know, maybe you could have maybe taken out a little bit. First off, it's a little long. I thought they could have maybe shaved off a couple minutes off of this movie and it would have been fine. So there's that. I kind of wish Battle Cat was in the movie more, or just his cat. The cat was in the movie. I kind of wanted to see more, but we didn't really get that dynamic between the two of them. But okay. And then the whole thing where everybody was probably the worriest the most about when they saw pictures of this movie on set, you know, them filming it, the Earth stuff. You know, the Earth stuff could have been interesting. They could have really, like, focused him being, you know, this odd guy just looking for this weird sword on Earth and thinking he's a weirdo. They could have, you know, played off that a little bit more. They touched on it a little bit as him as a kid. And I thought that, you know, it was interesting to see that, but, you know, they didn't really kind of flush that out. And everything else between that inside the Earth stuff did not work. So, yeah, they could have taken off the whole Earth stuff and this movie would have been great. More better than it really is. But other than that, this movie was so much fun. I enjoyed it. Great action. Everybody did a great job with these characters. I'm going to go see it again. I think this movie is very well done and very watchable. It's a lot of fun. It has everything you want to see in this movie. And you know, if you're a hardcore He-Man fan, you might enjoy some of it and not all of it, but that's cool too, because honestly, I think this movie works for everybody. Even if you've never seen He-Man and this is the first time you heard of this thing and you go and watch it, be like, and you may come out like, yeah, I liked this movie, or maybe you didn't like it. That's cool too. No worries. But I thought they did a really good job of getting this character to come to life like how it was in the pages, or the, you know, the cartoon was, you know. So they did. Travis Knight did a really good job, so I'm very glad that he was able to direct it. He understood how to make the He-Man movie the way he was supposed to make it. And maybe it doesn't work for everybody, and that's fine, but it worked for me. I really enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun with it. And by the way, there are like 2 post-credit scenes here, so make sure you stay for both of them. One of the post-credit scenes gets me an idea for something for a future project, but we shall see. Maybe I'll do a review. Maybe I'll do a video on that when, you know, everybody seen the movie a little bit, so we'll see. But, yeah, so there's 2 post-credit scenes. Make sure you stay for both of them. And, you know, fingers crossed that maybe we'll get a sequel if this does well. And this is an Amazon film. Amazon MGM film, so more power to them. So, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about He-Man or Masters of the Universe. Did you guys watch it? Not watch it? Don't care for it? Never watch the cartoon? Never play with the toys? Whatever it is, leave me a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.